make the tackle. An out route, that's not the way you're supposed to play it.
He'll look to throw. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. 12 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a New York first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and 10. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll look to throw. Surveying the field. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took a snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now Fitzpatrick. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Fitzpatrick to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. And he'll bang that one through. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. We focus our attention now on the Jets defense. They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you feel like you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search of the proper amount of pressure. Throwing now is Taylor. Able to shake him off. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now it's Taylor. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the football score and erase that deficit. But, boy, deep in their own territory like that.
Let's just say that with that call, me and the head coach will agree to disagree. All right, but
now the Bills will take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.